You already.
What's up? What's up? What's up? You just tuned in to the iDads podcast. And not only have you tuned in to the iDads podcast on YouTube or wherever you get your podcast fill, we're live, baby. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. Eric's flexing. He's flexing in that medium shirt. He's going hard in the paint tonight. And I am just a big, fat lemon. I'm a lemon. Like, who else would you not want to get dad advice from than just a huge lemon?
Then two guys flexing with
Two
no
guys,
muscles.
two guys flexing with no muscles, a huge lemon,
With
and
the
a guy
schmeedum.
and a guy in a schmedium. So that's how we roll. This is iDad Podcast. We are so happy that you have tuned in, that you're joining us live on Facebook, live on YouTube. What's up out there? There may be nobody. I can't see the chat. There's probably nobody viewing it. But who cares, man? We're live.
We're here.
So, Eric, as always, it is beautiful to see you in that schmedium shirt. If you all don't know, you've tuned into the iDads podcast. That's my co-host, Eric Alvarez. I'm your other co-host, Matthew Wise.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great despite I'm doing great despite the fact that my little league team lost tonight in the playoffs. Ooh. This is game 2 in a double elimination tournament. We won game 1. Couldn't pull it out tonight, but I have faith that we will win on Friday, and we will make it to the championship. We will be taking it to the ship this weekend. So, but beside losing, nobody likes to be a loser. And you and I talked. I text you. You're like, "Hey, you ready to record tonight?" And I said, "You know what? I'm ready, but I'm a little bummed because of the loss." And you said, "You know what? You encouraged me, man." You said, "You know what? I know you, Matt. I know you know the players. You know the team that you're going to face, and you're going to be prepared, and you guys are going to win." And that encouraged me to just get back on the horse, because losing and failing and making mistakes and messing up and saying the wrong thing at the wrong time, it's going to happen in life.
I do that all the time.
Gonna happen. We are iDads. We're married, and so we know what it's like to stick our foot in our mouth. Right, Eric?
Your own foot, or your wife's gonna put your foot?
I stick. It's dual. Like, I stick my foot,
and then she,
and then my wife gets mad and sticks her chunkla in my mouth. So, it goes both ways. But
no, just study the players, man. Just study. I mean, who you're up against. Come back hard. You know who to pitch, and who to put where, and just do the best. I mean, but just work at it.
I got it, man. And you know what? I have a great little team with all heart, man. All heart, awesome. all heart. So I guarantee you, we will give it everything we have, and we'll leave with our heads held high, no matter what. So that's what I'm rooting for. But I do have a devastating story for you.
Okay.
And it rolls right into a new segment that we're going to be starting. And it's called The Things Our Wives Do. You hide. You're hiding, bro.
There should be a suspense music in the background. Something just da-da-da-da.
No, there absolutely should be suspense, but we're a low budget, low production, low everything but quality. We are low on. We are an abundance of quality, just low on production value and anything else that you may be looking for. So you have plenty of options out there, but you got 2 iDads right here. So that's all you really need.
Yeah,
to be honest.
2 real dudes. That's all.
2 real dudes. So I wish there was suspense music for it.
For the new segment, huh?
but there isn't. And so I do have a story though about things our wives do. And I want to take the time to do this segment and give us both an opportunity to either discuss the marvelous, wonderful, amazing, glorious things that our wives do,
You're such a smart man.
or we can share something that is just so insanely ridiculous that nobody will believe it, that our wives would do, good or bad. You think about that, let that ruminate
Okay. I already got one right now.
amongst
I
your
just,
spirit.
jeez.
But I have one for you,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
this is exactly the reason why I married my wife. I mean, this tells you the story, right? I mean, not only did my wife just marry a big lemon, right? So I'm a big lemon over here, and that should be good enough, and it is. But this story is going to blow your mind, Eric. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. So at the Little League field a couple weekends ago, and get my son's getting snacks. Like that's the thing to do after Little League games, is to just chill by the snack shack and just keep buying stuff and just eating snacks. If you
Yeah.
haven't done it, do it. Like, it's a blast, I'm telling you. And so, because it's cheap snacks, and it's good. Like, for a fat lemon like me, the snack shack's where you want to be after a baseball game. And so there we were, hanging out after a game on the weekend, and I got what I always get, which is a like $1 hot dog. I mean, can you beat that price? $1 hot dog, right?
No.
I mean, that's a good deal. Like, you can't even get $1 hot dog or Wiener Schnitzel. Not anymore. They don't
Nope.
have it. Their hot dogs are $1.59 or something like that. Don't quote me on it, but somewhere around there. Anyways, again, fat lemon speaking. So I get my hot dog, and what you have to realize is, when I go to the baseball field and where I go to the games, because I'm coaching, I have tons of stuff. I have gear upon gear. I have a wagon. I have an ice chest full of waters. I have my son's stuff. I mean, I have everything in my hands. I'm being a dad. Like,
Yeah.
I'm being a dad that's just got too much on his plate, right, Eric? Can you relate?
Yes.
Okay, so you're following me on this
I'm
story, all right?
following
It's going to get to my wife. We'll get to how
you.
glorious of a person she is. Okay. So, but I'm setting it up. So I get the hot dog. I'm sitting there. I don't eat hot dogs plain. I think anybody that does that is probably a serial killer. Like, if you're going to eat a hot dog, you need to put a little something on it. So, I dress my hot dog up. I put some ketchup. I put some mustard. I think it was just mustard and some relish on my hot dog. That's the way to go. That's a hot dog, right? Smash on the hot dog, put in my mouth. The lady behind the snack shack goes, "Hey, this is the last game. We have all these corn dogs and hot dogs and hamburgers and like all this food that we're giving away." Eric,
What?
they're giving away free food. Again, the
What?
fat lemon over here in me is all over it. So now, like, I'm double fisting and double dipping, and I got food. I got corn dogs in my pocket. I got a hot dog in my back pocket. I got a hamburger in my hand. I went to town. I think we may have lost that game. I was eating my feelings at that point, right? So I got all this. I eat it. Great. Boom. Done. Eat it all. It was a Saturday game. No, it was a Sunday game. Excuse me. So I wake up to go to work the next morning. I go to the bathroom. Um, I do what I normally do in the morning. It's the normal thing. Uh, which, if you're a normal person, everybody should have a time, like when they use the restroom, to do something serious. And I'm a good employee. I like to do it before I get to the office. I'm not the kind of guy that gets to the office and does it there.
Oh.
Right. So I do my business at home. So I do my thing. Well, after I was done, like, something wasn't right. Like, something was wrong. Okay. And I go to work. I kind of go through my work day, but I'm in pain, man. Like it hurt to stand, it hurt to sit, it hurt to bend over, it hurt to walk, it hurt to run, which I didn't try, but I know it would have hurt. Like everything hurt and was just uncomfortable. It was just uncomfortable. And so I did what any good dad or iDad would do is I go, well, crap, I'm getting old. Like it's just official. I'm getting old. And so I called my pops. I called my dad and I go, Dad, I have a really serious question that only a dad can answer. And he goes, what's up, son? And I go, what does a hemorrhoid feel like? Okay. Because that's what I think that I'm dealing with at this point is a hemorrhoid. And he starts describing some of the symptoms. And I go, yeah. I think that's it. I go, but like, does it hurt? And he's like, no, they don't hurt really. And I'm like, okay, well, like I'm in pain. Like it's excruciating pain. And so I'm like, well, I got a hemorrhoid. I've hit the age. I have a birthday coming up in like 12 days. Bro, I'm old, I'm fat, I'm gray, and I'm a lemon. Hence my lemon shirt today. So, I'm at that age. I got a hemorrhoid, but I'm in pain and I'm a mess, right? I can't go to baseball practice that day because I'm just in too much pain. And so this is where the story gets good. So get off work and I go over to my mom's house. And the first thing I asked her is I said, Mom, have you eaten yet? And she said, no. I said, perfect. I said, are you planning on eating soon? She said, no, not really. I said, great. I need you to do what only a mother can do. I need you to look deep inside my butt crack. And I need you to look at nothing else, but I need you to look directly into the hole. And if this isn't worse, Mom, I need you to take a picture because we will need to send this as evidence to the doctor so I can be treated. Okay. I said, this is only something a mother can do. And you know what my marvelous
No, she did.
angel sent from above mother did? She did. She took the picture. I have the picture as proof if you want it. You
No,
don't
no.
want it. I got the picture as proof because I was gonna have to send it
Show
to a
your
doctor.
wife.
I will not be posting that on social media. I will not be showing that tonight's podcast. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. The people are blowing up the chats right now. I can tell you. Probably nobody's blowing up chats. Nobody's even watched, but I mean, so my mom did the thing like
No
and
way.
God bless her and the picture looked like a hemorrhoid, right? Like it looked like there was a little hemi happened, little hemi down there,
Oh, Dodge Hemi.
little Dodge hemi, a little Dodge hemi in the booty, and so I just kind of went through the rest of my day in pain, dude. I went home after that. I laid in my bed. I could not move. Laying in bed was uncomfortable. I mean, it was brutal, dude. Okay. So I'm like, you know what? I got to get up. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to get all clean and maybe I'll feel a little bit better to where life won't suck. And my wife goes, she goes, she goes, well, what is it? And I go, well, I think it's a hemorrhoid. I had my mom look. I said, here's the picture. You know what I mean? Like,
Did
and
she look at it?
she goes, well, let me see.
Oh,
Bro, that's how you snagged a real fine wife. When she's like, oh, the most disgusting place on the planet Earth. Let me see. Let me get my eyeballs all in that. Like that's what she said. Like this woman is my mom is a gift from God. My wife is a gift from God times two because she's like offering to see into the abyss. So So I go, okay, whatever. I said, hey, over there, because I'm a good investigator, inspector of all things
But did
insects.
they did your mom did she prepare you? I mean, like you know how you're about to paint
Prepare
your house.
me? Why does she have to
You know,
prepare me? I had to
I,
prepare her.
no, it's like if you're gonna paint your house, you gotta kind of tape the edges around so you won't only see the center where you want to look at. That's
Bro,
kind of
no,
that
no,
kind of
no, no.
preparation.
The instructions were very, very clear. Do not look anywhere else but directly at the eye that's staring at you. That
And
was
put
my directive. Like, ignore anything else you see. We don't need to talk or discuss it. Like, just look in that one spot.
What about a second opinion? Did you get a second
I
opinion?
That's what my wife did that. My
With the
wife
same
did
camera?
that.
Oh,
A
you,
second
you
of That's what I'm saying. Before I took a shower, my wife goes, well, let me take a look. And I say, okay, no problem. See that little
but
inspection flashlight?
but was she looking at the picture, or was she went? You actually got again in. Oh no, really?
She's so pro. The picture wasn't good enough for her. She needed to see the real thing. The picture was
Wow.
not going to suffice in this situation.
And I felt bad getting my wife cutting my toenails.
Oh, dude,
Jeez, I could just it just blows
please, bro. I got
toenails.
that beat, dude. I got that. I'm all in. I'm all in. All in. All in. I got that beat. So I say, grab that little inspection flashlight right next to my bed. It's dark down there, dude. It's dark. You don't know. Bro, listen,
Had a
Eric,
headlamp.
listen to me. Just listen carefully to this. In a few days, I will have walked on this planet 38 wonderful years. I don't even know what it looks like. I've never seen it. I've never had a day where I was like, I wonder what it looks like. I'm going to take a look. Never. And so, this is like a new discovery. Like, this is like finding another planet. Like, I know Pluto is no longer a planet, but like there's planets that they're finding now. Like, that's what my
so did
butthole is.
so did that picture? I mean, did you actually move the toilet paper that was there, and then you kind of took
Bro,
the picture? Or
that's where you're mistaken, dude. Like,
did you? That's what I'm asking you. Like, how did you
prepped.
prepare?
I prepped
Exactly.
a little. Like, I'm gonna make sure it's as clean as possible. But I mean,
what you prep with? That's what I want to know.
well, like they're like wet wipes, dude. Like, if you want me to be exact about it, like wet wipes. Okay. In
Okay,
fact,
okay.
to even be more specific, medicated wet wipes. So,
Okay,
I don't
that's
know what the problem is.
just
So,
never mind. Just keep going.
we're almost here. Hey, welcome to the iDad segment of things our wives do. And so my wife gets the flashlight and she goes, Matt, you're going to have to help. You're going to have to spread your cheeks. Spread them cheeks is what she said. I want you to spread them cheeks. And so I did, and she got the flashlight, and I hear this, huh? And as soon as I hear that, I know something is amiss. Something is not right. She goes, huh? And I go, what do you mean, huh? Like, there's no huh. This is serious business. She goes, it looks like there's something in there. And I go, well, it's time. Pull it out. So she does what any good wife does, and she goes and gets her makeup tweezers, which I now have to buy her a new pair.
What?
Bro, she pulled out the little corner of the mustard packet from the hot dog that I was dressing the day before. I ate the corner of that mustard packet, and that little corner with serrated edges was
Causes that.
lodged in my butthole all day and brought a grown man to his knees. That little thing.
Wow. Wow. I'm like speechless. I don't know what to say. It's like, jeez.
Bro, I
Did
didn't
you
real
feel when you swallowed it? Did you, or you
No,
just,
dude.
you were
Like
just
I
then
said,
looking somewhere else and you just kind of,
there was an abundance of food in front of me,
so
and I
you
was
just,
trying to shove as much of it as I could in my mouth as quickly as I could with a
yeah.
thousand other things that I was juggling at the moment.
Wow.
Like they say you eat 2 spiders a year while you're sleeping, right? Like people, everybody around eat like we must eat like 1 mustard packet sliver a year.
You know what? They
There's got
should,
to be an odd to that.
yeah,
So
there's got to be a disclaimer somewhere on those little packets, man.
listen, I'm like, I'm ready for a lawsuit, man. Like but I don't know who to take it out on, and really all I can do is blame myself.
And what kind of proof you have?
I have the proof. We have the proof. I lit like
The tweezers?
we framed it.
We-
I have it. You want it? I
oh
will.
man, I was just you
I'll
got me cracking
produce.
up over
I
here,
will
man.
produce it. So, man, that I'm telling you, dude, it was brutal.
You should put up a picture of that mustard cutout.
Hey, so
Tweezers.
so as the thumbnail for this episode, it's just going to be a mustard packet.
Oh man, you got me laughing over here.
So not only am I sitting here like a fat lemon in this shirt represents the mustard packet that almost took me out the game. Bro, I almost didn't make it to my next birthday. And I was ready to put all the blame on hemorrhoids.
Wow, that I mean that's I mean it's funny in a way, but also it's like, man, you don't think of that could cause it. You know that something small that small can bring a grown man to his knees. You know, it's, wow.
And listen, and this is what's frightening. Like as soon as she pulled it out of me,
yeah.
that sounded terrible. But as soon as she did, instant relief, dude. It was like I don't even know how to describe it. It was the most beautiful and peaceful and serene moment I've ever had in my life. And Eric, I've been married to this woman. It'll be 15 years this year, and I'm so thankful for every one of those years. But it was at that moment when she was pulling out that mustard packet that in my eyes, I am forever and eternally grateful, thankful, and 150% committed to her for whatever she needs. I'm all in.
You should.
I'm all in. Like if your wife's gonna clip your toenails, like that's nothing.
Hey, that's not.
I mean, props to her. Props to her. I'm sorry. I all due respect. Like she deserves like on the pedestal of respect, right?
The toenails.
But toenails and buttholes are two different things, my friend.
I don't know. I don't think I would have put my family through it. I would have went to the emergency, get that checked.
Well, and then think about that. Think about that. If my wife wouldn't have done what she did, I would have probably suffered for another 2 days before I would have even considered going to the doctor. And then what do you do? Like, now how do I ever look at that doctor eye to eye again? I can never do that.
Well, you saw the other eye, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the wrong, like I can never get, like it would I would be like, have to be like, hey, you know what? I know you're my regular practitioner. I love you. You do a bang up job. Again, another poor choice of words. You do an amazing job, but I'm gonna need like your assistant, or I'm gonna need you to call in another doctor, because after you would have to do this procedure, I would have to find a new doctor.
You can't look them in the face. I mean, shoot,
No,
no
no,
way.
dude, I haven't been able to look at my wife in the eyes for a good week. I barely said hello to her the other day. I mean, I've been doing nothing but just as she walks by, I just bow.
About
That's it.
better go get those tweezers.
Those tweezers are gonna be enshrined. I'm gonna have them bronzed,
Like a
and
trophy, right?
I'm gonna have them bronzed, and I'm gonna go over to Ulta, and I'm gonna promote what an amazing woman my wife is with these tweezers.
Just have an option, have a little section that says, that gives us another option how to use these tweezers would be
How to, yeah. Like a whole just list of
just the
things
list.
and orifices that you
And
can pull things from.
yours is just gonna be at the top 5, dude. Just like
Bang, bang, bang. Honestly, this story right now may make us go viral, because it's kind of one of those stories that you hear about, like, hey, this guy went to the doctor because
right.
whatever, he had this pain, and it turns out he, like, you know, swallowed a freaking, I don't know, a milk jug or something. I don't know. And you're like, how does he swallow a milk jug? I don't know, Mr. Guy that swallowed a milk jug. I don't know how it happened, but you know what? It happens, and I don't judge you for it at all. I'm gonna be one of those medical marvels.
Yeah, no, you should. Some of the nurses in the emergency room, I mean, they come up with some stories, man. Stuff like, something that we were talking about. Just
We'll see.
be careful, man.
That's the thing. My wife's a nurse by trade, and so we got a pretty tight HIPAA laws in this household.
Please don't mention tight right now.
So, bro, I can't use any adjectives
right now. It's just it's not right now. Not on the show right now. Just anything to do with the eye, anything like that. Just yeah. I'm sorry, man. It's
I
just
need to take this shirt off. I look like a big old mustard packet.
You know what? Now when I get a hot dog, or when I go out to eat something, or I see these little mustard packets, I'm gonna be like, nope, not gonna have mustard.
2 days later, I saw one of my coaches eating a hot dog, putting stuff on it, and I had PTSD. I had flashbacks. I immediately went into a severe depression, and like I almost snapped. And I had to tell him the story as he was eating that hot dog. I told him that story. And it was his fault, because he was eating that hot dog in front of me. And I immediately had flashbacks to a day of terror that I lived through because of that mustard packet.
Did he eat the hot dog after that? Did he eat it after?
Dude, honestly, I think he may have stopped eating it, because if I do remember correctly, I don't think he finished it.
He probably walked away and just, damn it, man.
Dang, you know what? I owe him a dinner. I did. I ruined that meal for him. I owe him dinner. Hey, shout out Coach Bobby, if you're out there. I owe you dinner, man. I shouldn't have told that story while you were eating your hot dog. That was extremely inconsiderate of me, and I apologize.
You should be considerate to me too. I wasn't ready for it, man. I'm still not ready for it. Just like
I've been saving that story for you for like a week. I've been teasing that story with you on the phone. Huh? Haven't I, Eric?
Yeah, you have.
I've been telling you, oh, dude, I got a juicy story for you. And you're like, oh, tell me. I'm like, no, I'm going to wait. And you're like, and I don't think you thought it was anything good.
No, I didn't.
I saw your mind blown.
I got no words to say, man.
What can you say?
Wow.
But the only thing you can say
But
is you're listening to the iDads podcast. My name's Matt. This is Eric. We are so thankful that you've joined us. We are so thankful that you just endured that story. And if you're watching us live on YouTube and Facebook for the first time, we are incredibly sorry that you chose this episode and we chose this episode to go live. But hey, here we are. It's iDads podcast. Eric and Matt, what's up?
what's that?
What's up?
What's that?
Hey, that was up is gaining some more traction, I think.
It is. It is. And people I'm telling you, my daughter loves it.
That's that's what makes me happy is
But you know what she told me? She says, I started saying, "What's that? What's that? What's that?" And she's like, "No, no, no, no. I like the way Matt says it." I'm like, "Damn."
oh no, dude, I'm sorry, dude.
I'm
That's
like,
not fair. That's not
it's
fair,
like,
dude. Like,
but
trust me,
it's
I'm
like,
super proud and I'll take it. Like, don't get
you
me wrong.
should.
Like on the inside, like I'm like, that's what's up.
Yeah, I do say it better, huh?
Yeah, that I am. I like on the inside a little bit. I'm like, yeah, that's what's up, little girl. You know talent when you see it. No, no, no. But no, dude, I love that. Like, I love trying to find ways to connect with a younger generation, and
Yeah.
it's tough, man, because I know nothing about Fortnite. Like,
Oh,
I know
yeah.
nothing about the iPad or
The
any of that jazz.
roadblocks.
I know nothing. I know nothing, but I do know that um, sometimes I could be somewhat funny. But kids are tough, dude. They are a tough cookie to crack.
Yes, they are.
So I'm gonna take it. Tell your daughter I love her. She's my number one fan.
We'll do. We'll do. She's watching. I know she is. She's gonna be watching.
That's what I love. I love it.
So, how was your weekend?
No, 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 no. We can't go there.
No.
We can't
Why?
go there.
Where we going?
Because my weekend, like I just told you the story of all stories. And you want me to go on. I can't do that. You tell me how was your weekend?
It was good. I mean, the Memorial Day weekend for all our listeners. I mean, I had a really great time. We went camping. After the last episode, we had something planned to go to Malibu and to the beach, and certain things happened with my father-in-law that we didn't end up going. So we rescheduled it for May, the Memorial Day weekend. It's also my daughter's 10th birthday. So
Shout out. 10th
yeah,
birthday. Happy
the 10th
birthday.
birthday to the birthday girl. So we went out and just stayed kind of local to a lake, and we decided to just take the RV out there and just camp out for over the weekend. So it went well. I mean, if you want like a little short story about what things wives do, I mean,
Ooh,
I really
folks.
since
Whoop, whoop,
since
whoop.
since we're on the episode, right?
Breaking news, folks. We have another installment of the blazing hot segment, the things
Right?
that our wives
Ah,
do. Look at that little one. Hey, little one.
she's shy. Look at her.
Look at
Hi, mama.
you. What a cutie.
She
Hey,
ran.
iDads
She
podcast.
just
We're live,
ran.
baby. We're live on
See
Facebook,
how that
live
goes.
on YouTube, and we're iDads. You never know what's gonna happen. There may be
Yeah,
a
my daughter
little
just showed up.
little girl that just
Then she
pops up.
runs away.
Pops up. I love it. I love it, bro.
I guess she stopped right before I was gonna say something about the wife. She says, "Don't do it. That's like a sign saying, don't say it, don't do it." You
Don't.
know.
You know what? Scratch that. Hey, we're
Scratch
gonna
it.
cancel this installment of things our wives do. But we are gonna have to come up with a really like catchy like slogan or thing, for that. Like maybe somebody watching will be like, yo, I could put together a little
Yeah,
sizzle right there for you or something.
for,
I
for
don't
the
know. Who
for the
knows?
wives.
Who cares? Maybe we'll just wing it like we always do.
That's the
But
way to
that's
do
cool
it. Just
camping,
two
man.
dads.
I saw a ton of people camping this weekend, and I was super jealous, um, because that's like there's nothing I think like more family bonding.
Yeah.
Like, well, you did it kind of bougie style. You had an RV, but like camping in a tent.
Yeah.
or like just camping, getting around the campfire. There's no
Yep.
iPads, there's no TV, there's no video
Yes.
games. I mean, maybe now there is iPads and stuff, but it dies out there. There's nowhere to charge it if you're
Yeah.
camping right. Again, you did a little bougie, but I'm not judging you. Um, but I am proud of you for going camping because you're starting to continue to work on your training and
Survival skills,
your
huh?
survival skills and your training for when you go hunting. So you're putting yourself in the environment. So you're putting yourself in a physical space, and you're also putting yourself in a mental space, bro. When you go hunting this hunting season, dude, you, pun intended, you're gonna kill it, dog.
Yep.
That was
Catch
pretty
those
good
rabbit.
right there, huh?
Rabbit. Catch those rabbit.
Elmer Fudd's gonna get
Elmer Fudd.
himself a rabbit.
A rabbit.
He's gonna get himself a rabbit. I love it. So I love it camping. How do the girls do camping?
You mean my girls? Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did. I mean, well, we did a little, marshmallows roasting outside. We went to the lake. I mean, we did pretty much everything that we do camping. I mean, but they did really good. I mean, my daughter, she's starting to learn how to swim. I started seeing some more of an improvement with her swimming. So which is a good thing. I mean, she started taking off the life vest and kind of swimming short distances, and I was watching her, so she started
Nice.
picking up on the swimming. So I was really excited with that, and she wasn't really afraid of the water. So it was really good. I mean, she had some good scary stories for me that I was I was kind of like, where'd you get this story from? I mean, she's are so advanced with some of these stories that they tell. I should have her on the show one of these days and tell her to come out and spook half of our listeners out here.
A segment, story time,
Segment, right?
story time
Story
with the
time.
kids, story
Story
time
time
with
with
the
the
kids,
kids. Yeah.
rapping with kids. Um, no, that's the thing. Like I learned probably some of the coolest things, and I was told some of the best stories sitting around a campfire,
Campfire.
like
Yeah.
sitting around a campfire with my dad. Like that's where I learned the theory in which I believe as why dinosaurs went extinct. Was sitting around a campfire from my dad. And you know what? True or not, it's the story I'm sticking with. It's the truth I'm sticking with. So if you want to know why the dinosaurs went extinct, catch me on the streets and ask me. Or subscribe to this podcast on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button. Or subscribe to this podcast on whatever platform you're listening to us on. Or smash those buttons, those like buttons, those follow buttons on our social media. That's all you got to do. And you can pick up just gems of stories or get great advice from either Eric or myself, the big, huge mustard lemon.
11.
So
I actually I heard, when I was around Costco the other day, I heard somebody on the other aisle said, iDads podcast. And I was like, what? Who said that? And I kind of looked around and they acted like nobody knew anything. And
you're
I was
lying,
like,
dude.
no,
You're lying,
dude, I swear,
bro.
dude,
Bro,
I'm
we
not.
need to take it hard to the streets of Costco, do a live podcast, because obviously that's where our audience is at, Costco.
It's Costco, dude. No, and then now that I'm starting to think about it, because I have a nephew that works at Costco, so he said he shared it with some of his coworkers. But for me to walk in there and they're all saying, "Hey, Dad's podcast," and I'm looking like, who said that? And I try to go around the other aisle because they heard it from the other side. Nobody was there. I was like, okay,
Hey,
somebody
that's
must
cool for you. That's cool for you. Next time I go into Costco, they're gonna be like, "Yo, what's up, mustard butt?
lemon,
What's
talking
up,
lemon,
mustard butt?
mustard butt."
You want one of our Costco hot dogs?" And I'm gonna be like, "Heck no, I don't want any of your Costco hot dogs, and I don't want any of your
Yeah,
mustard."
let's give a shout out to all the employees at Costco.
Shout out Costco
Yep.
employees. Best dang lunch deal there is, Costco.
Yes.
no joke, pizza and a soda for like $1.50 or something insane.
That's Sunday though. Ooh, you
Shout out
imagine.
Costco. Shout out Costco.
Shout out to
I like that.
Costco.
Hey, Eric, we did it, man. Not only did we knock out just an absolute. I mean, this one's gonna go in the time capsule.
You know,
In the time vault.
You know, I'm so glad. You know, they took that out and didn't become something more. You know, critical or
Bro,
something
I
that
could have
just.
died.
Yeah, I know. I'm so happy that your wife was there and she took care of it. Because if you would ask me, I would have said no. I just couldn't do it, bro.
Bro,
I
I
know
would have.
I love you, but I just
Nah,
I
I
don't know.
wouldn't ask you.
I probably would have had to tape you like like a put some tape or something. I don't know.
I
I don't
wouldn't
know.
ask you, dude. I would take it to the grave with me.
I'll
I would
take it to
take
the
that
grave.
mustard to the grave with me. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no, I
We
was
are
just
boys,
because I know I
but
was
I
like
wouldn't ask you to do that, dude. Dog, I wouldn't put you in that situation. I appreciate
okay,
you way too much to do
you
that
know,
to you. Again, like I said,
I got your
I gotta
back, but
look
I
you
mean,
in your
hey,
I gotta look you in your two eyes later. You know what I mean? And it took me a week to look at my wife in the eyes, or to even look at her, or feel like she looked at me the same after that. So I would not do that to you, man. I got too much respect for you.
yeah, no,
I would
I
never,
know we're
never,
boys,
never,
but I'm like, no, I don't. I think I can't help you on that. I'm
never,
sorry.
never. But now that it's out there, because we are just such a huge, huge hit in the streets of San Jose,
Yes,
Costco for
we
sure.
are.
Someone's gonna hack my phone probably and find that butthole picture, and they're gonna put it on a billboard or something, and my life is gonna be over as I know it. Uh,
Or you could be the next Kim Kardashian or something. You know, I don't know. Did I just say that? I didn't. Come on, Lemon. Let's go.
I I appreciate the encouragement.
Okay, Bruce Jenner. Then I don't know.
Slow down, slow down. I appreciate the encouragement, but let me assure you, if you looked anywhere near or around, or just at my backside in general, the first thing that would come to your mind would not
Nah,
be Kim Kardashian. All right. It would not. I am a lot of things and I have a lot of great qualities. Um, my butt is just not one of them. But I'm cool with that. I'm good with that. And with that said, Eric, this is iDad's podcast.
Yep.
And it got wild tonight, but I legit had a good time. I'm so glad I told you that story. I can't wait for us to discuss it offline the next couple days. And I just appreciate you, brother. I just appreciate you hopping on here and us just chopping it up and just having a good time, man.
Likewise, likewise.
And listen, we are building our army very, very, very slowly, one person, maybe 2 subscribers at a time, but we are building a massive, massive following. So get on now.
Yep.
And subscribe to the iDads podcast. You've tuned in to the iDads podcast. I'm Matt. This is Eric. We appreciate you. We respect you. We love you. We out.
We out.